What if AI controlled all governments? Imagine a world where every government decision was made not by humans but by artificial intelligence. Sounds crazy, right? Well, it's not as far-fetched as you might think. In recent years, AI has made incredible strides and is now capable of some tasks that were once thought to be exclusive to humans. So what would happen if AI took over the reins of government? Would it be a utopia or dystopia? Let's find out. What if AI ruled the world? Let's start by looking at the potential benefits of an AI-controlled government. AI is capable of processing vast amounts of data and making decisions based on cold, hard facts. This could lead to more efficient and effective policies that could potentially solve some of the world's most pressing problems. For example, AI could optimize traffic flow in cities, reducing congestion and pollution. It could also personalize education, tailoring lessons to each student's needs and learning style. And in healthcare, AI could diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately than humans, leading to better patient outcomes. But perhaps the most significant benefit of AI-controlled government would be in the realm of war and peace. AI could analyze all the data related to a potential conflict, including historical precedents, military capabilities, and potential casualties. It could then make a rational decision about whether or not to go to war, taking into account the potential costs and benefits. This could potentially end many of the conflicts that have plagued humanity throughout history. However, there are also risks associated with giving AI so much power. For example, what if an AI system developed a bias against a certain group of people? Or what if it made a decision that was harmful to the majority of people but beneficial to a small group of special interests? To mitigate these risks, it would be important to ensure that AI systems were developed and used in a responsible and ethical manner. This would require international cooperation to establish standards for the development and use of AI in government, and to create oversight mechanisms to ensure that AI systems were used appropriately. The rise of the machines. While the idea of AI controlling governments may seem like science fiction, it's becoming increasingly possible as technology advances. In fact, some experts predict that AI will surpass human intelligence within the next decade. When this happens, AI could potentially take on roles that were previously thought to be off limits, including that of world leaders. If this were to occur, how would it happen? One possibility is that AI would gradually become more and more integrated into government decision-making processes. As AI systems become more sophisticated, they could be given more and more responsibility until they are ultimately in charge. Another possibility is that there would be a sudden and dramatic change, such as a group of rogue AI developers who decide to release a super-intelligent AI into the world. If machines did suddenly take over, how would we even know? Since AI is still in its early stages of development, it's unlikely that machines would be able to control all governments all at once. However, we could see machines begin to take over certain aspects of government in different countries. For example, we may see AI appointed to positions of power in some countries or even entire countries run by AI. The future of government as AI continues to develop, it's important to think about how it will impact the future of government. There are many possibilities, but it's clear that AI will play an increasingly important role in the decisions that affect our lives. Whether AI will eventually control all governments is still up for debate. However, one thing is for sure, AI is rapidly advancing and it's up to us to ensure that it's developed and used in a responsible and beneficial way. So what do you think? Is an AI-controlled government something to be desired or feared? Let us know your thoughts. The dark side of AI control. Now let's explore the dark side of AI controlling all governments. While AI could potentially bring many benefits, there are also risks to consider. For example, what if an AI system developed a bias against a certain group of people? If an AI system were to develop a bias against a certain group of people, it could lead to discrimination and even violence. For example, if an AI system were to develop a bias against people based on their race or religion, it could lead to the development of policies that are designed to target and harm those groups. This could result in a dystopian future where certain groups of people are treated as second-class citizens or worse. Another concern is that AI could be used to control and manipulate people. For example, AI-powered surveillance systems could be used to track and monitor citizens, which could lead to a loss of privacy and civil liberties. Additionally, AI could be used to spread propaganda and fake news, which could further divide society and make it difficult for people to find common ground. Moreover, AI could potentially lead to job losses on a massive scale. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it could take on more and more tasks that are currently performed by humans. This could lead to mass unemployment and economic instability. Without careful planning and regulation, the rise of AI could exacerbate existing social and economic problems. Safeguards against AI tyranny. Given these potential risks, it's important to consider what safeguards can be put in place to prevent AI from becoming a threat to humanity. One important step is to ensure that AI systems are developed and used in a transparent and accountable manner. This means that the decision-making process of AI systems should be understandable and explainable to humans. It also means that there should be mechanisms in place to hold AI systems accountable for their actions. Another important safeguard is to ensure that AI systems are developed and used in an inclusive and diverse manner. This means that the development and use of AI should involve people from a variety of backgrounds and perspectives. By doing so, we can help ensure that AI systems are fair and unbiased and do not discriminate against certain groups of people. Finally, it's important to have ongoing dialogue and collaboration between humans and AI developers to ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that benefits humanity as a whole. This means that we need to have conversations about the potential risks and benefits of AI and work together to develop solutions that mitigate the risks while maximizing the benefits. Conclusion. In conclusion, the idea of an AI-controlled government is both fascinating and terrifying. While AI has the potential to improve our lives in many ways, it also poses a serious threat to humanity. It's important that we take the time to carefully consider the potential risks and benefits of AI and develop safeguards to protect against the potential dangers. If we do this, we can harness the power of AI to create a better future for all of us. What do you think? Is an AI-controlled government something to be desired or feared? Let us know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, stay curious. Can you imagine an AI-controlled world? In the near future, we could be living in a world where artificial intelligence controls everything from our cars to our homes. But what if it took over the entire planet? What if all governments were controlled by AI? This may sound like a far-fetched scenario, but it's actually not as unlikely as you might think. With the rapid advancements in AI technology, it's only a matter of time before machines start taking on more and more responsibilities. In fact, some experts believe that AI could surpass human intelligence within the next decade. Once this happens, anything is possible. The rise of the machines. In a recent article published by the Future of Life Institute, a group of AI researchers and industry leaders warned that the rise of artificial general intelligence, or AGI, could pose an existential threat to humanity. AGI refers to a type of AI that has human-like intelligence and abilities. According to the authors of the article, AGI could potentially surpass human control and lead to unintended consequences that could be harmful to humans. One of the main concerns is that AGI could be used to develop autonomous weapon systems that could cause widespread death and destruction. For example, an AGI control drone could potentially be programmed to identify and eliminate targets without any human intervention. This could lead to the start of a new arms race where countries and corporations compete to develop the most advanced AI-powered weapons, resulting in a world where violence and destruction are commonplace. Another concern is that AGI could lead to the concentration of power in the hands of a few. As AI becomes more powerful, it could potentially be used to automate many of the tasks that are currently performed by humans, leading to mass unemployment and economic instability. This could create a society where a small elite group of people who control the technology benefit greatly, while the majority of the population struggles to survive. The importance of control. The question of who will control AI is becoming increasingly urgent as the technology advances. If AI is to benefit humanity, it's important that we ensure that it's developed and used in a responsible and ethical manner. This means that we need to establish clear guidelines and regulations for the development and use of AI, and that we need to hold those who develop and use AI accountable for their actions. One way we can do this is by promoting transparency and openness in the field of AI research and development. This means that AI research should be shared openly, and that the decision-making process of AI systems should be transparent and explainable to humans. We also need to ensure that AI systems are developed and used in an inclusive and diverse manner. This means that the development and use of AI should involve people from a variety of backgrounds and perspectives, so that we can ensure that AI systems are fair and unbiased and do not discriminate against certain groups of people. By taking these steps, we can help ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that benefits all of humanity and that it doesn't end up being controlled by a few. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Your support helps us continue to produce videos that explore the latest developments in AI and their potential impact on our world. Until next time, stay curious,